بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Yesterday we talked about the importance of doing ibadah at night, just like how we have importance of doing ibadah in the early morning as well. And there's a narration of the Prophet ﷺ, narrated by Umar radiallahu anhu, for discussing those individuals who have a specific litany or a specific wird or a specific amount that they recite every single day from the Quran. Okay, everybody has their own little routine, so you have a little routine that you recite X amount of surahs or X amount of ajza from the Quran every day. So the Prophet ﷺ said that whoever sleeps through all or part of his nightly hizb, that nightly recitation that this individual does, but when he gets up, he reads that portion, kind of does like qada of it, right? He makes it up between Fajr and Dhuhr time. So say an individual has a nightly recitation regimen of reciting, for example, 30 juz. Okay. Gets tired, maybe he read half of it, gets tired, and goes to sleep. Realizes, oh, I didn't finish my schedule, my routine that I usually do, that I consistently do. So he completes it after, Fajr, say at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, he completes it. Completes that second half of the 30th juz. So if that individual does that, the Prophet ﷺ said, it's as if it will be written for that individual as if that person read it at night. Why? Because it was his normal pattern, it was his normal routine for him to read it at night. But for one reason or another, he did not read it at night, became sleepy or something happened, but he made it up for it right after when he woke up. What is he trying to say? That this is something, the Quran was something that was on his mind throughout the whole time. It slipped his mind that one time, something happened, but even when he woke up, even when he forgot about it, he made it up right away. He made it up right away. So the Prophet ﷺ saying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will still give you that reward as if you recited it at that time. Because the fadilah of reciting it at night, obviously, as we know we were talking about, is a lot. It's many-fold. So you will still get that reward. You'll still get that reward. And we see narrations after narrations where the Sahaba or the Tabi'un or the Prophet ﷺ talk about these individuals that have a specific regimen. And for those of us that don't have a regimen, that doesn't mean, looks like I don't have to even think about this. No, that means we should get on a regimen. We should have a regimen to recite the Quran. We should have a regimen to do adhkar. It should be part of our schedule. Just like how we come to the masjid for salah, it's a regimen. We made it a routine. Like, this is something that I have to do. Same thing with our recitation regimen that we 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the regimen is. Make that regimen something that you can do consistently. If it's 10 minutes, stick with 10 minutes. If you want to increase it later on, then so be it. But for right now, make it something that you can do. That's something that all of us should have that mindset, especially in the month of Ramadan. There's no better time to start a regimen than in the month of Ramadan. You have much more time, you're spending less time eating, maybe less time sleeping. So this is a time where we can definitely start with our recitation regimen. There is a Sahabi by the name of Abu Usaid Malik ibn Rabi'ah. He participated in the Battle of Badr. He said, talking about his regimen, he said, yesterday, I slept without doing my litany. I slept without doing my regimen that I would do for recitation of the Quran until I woke up. So I kind of slept through. And when I woke up, he says, istarja'atu. Istarja'atu means, he said, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. He said, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. That, we all belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to Him we are going to return. He said, my wird, my regimen, the Sahabi, Abu Usaid is saying, my regimen was the whole Surah al-Baqarah. My regimen was the whole Surah al-Baqarah. And for those of you that know, Surah al-Baqarah, quite lengthy. Quite lengthy. So he said, my word was Surah al-Baqarah. And when I fell asleep, I saw a baqarah. Baqarah is what? Cow. I saw a cow goring at me. Goring me. I saw a cow goring me, and piercing me and attacking me. Telling him what? Yeah, you should have read your surah. You forgot to read your surah. So it was a reminder that he was given in his dream that you may have forgot to read your daily wird of Surah al-Baqarah. So go ahead and read. This was a Sahabi, Abu Usayd, Malik ibn Rabi'ah. Last narration I'll mention is by Ibn Abi Dunya, who's a famous great 3rd century scholar of Baghdad. He related from one of the Hufadh of the Quran that this Hafidh of the Quran, he slept through the night without reading his hizb. They call it a hizb or a wird in Arabic. Okay, that regimen. Hizb or wird, whichever word. And when this is another scenario. In his sleep, he saw somebody saying the following couplet to him. He said, عَجِبْتُ مِنْ جِسْمٍ وَمِنْ صِحَّةٍ عَجِبْتُ مِنْ جِسْمٍ وَمِنْ صِحَّةٍ وَمِنْ فَتًى نَامَ إِلَى الْفَجْرِ وَالْمَوْتُ لَا تُؤْمَنُ خَطُفَاتُهُ فِي ظُلْمِ اللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسْرِ. The individual came to him in his dream and said that I am amazed at a body, وَمِنْ صِحَّةٍ, and this body also has health. I'm amazed, I'm astonished. This guy has a great body and he has great health. And what does he do? He sleeps all the way until Fajr. He sleeps all the way until Fajr. وَالْمَوْتُ لَا تُؤْمَنُ خَطُفَاتُهُ. While there is death from which nobody is safe from its sudden خطفات, its sudden snatching, its sudden coming. فِي ظُلْمِ اللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسْرِ, in the darkness of the light, in the darkness of the night, when its due time comes. What is he trying to say? That alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with whatever amount of health that we have right now, whatever body that we have right now, any capacity that we can. There is no taklif that you have to read 10 juz. There's no taklif that you have to read the whole Quran every day, even though we have individuals even till today who do that, finish the whole Quran even in one night and multiple Qurans in one day. You're not mukallaf for that. But what we are responsible for is to have some type of Quranic regimen. That's what all of us is responsible for. That we have some type of Quranic regimen. The Hafidh obviously would have more. The non-Hafidh, the one who it's difficult to recite, obviously have a lesser portion. But that doesn't mean they don't always strive for more. As a Muslim, we always strive for more in terms of the deen. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to continue our Quranic regimen if we have one, and increase it. And if we do not have one, allow us to make a Quranic regimen so that we can understand it and benefit from that. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.